Guys, I've been slacking, and I have 2 days left to stop slacking. And what am I talking about, and why does this concern you? Well, we're going to be getting the update for Luful's business plan 3 and 4. It says claim it and then unlock plan 3, but they timed it so perfectly that when we're actually able to finish this, the new update with plan 3 is going to be out. Because of that, I'm here to tell you today to be careful and what you should do, because the rewards for part 3 and 4, in my opinion, are better than 1 and 2. Let's get into it. We have the full rewards, but we're only going to break down the actual big reward, which is another weapon, but way better, and a dupe for some very special characters. Now, tomorrow, we're going to find out the true information. I'm going to be live at 7:30 a.m. EST. I would love for you guys to go in the description or the pinned comment, like the stream, so we could all experience this together and see what they're going to do. As of right now, we know they're going to confirm Marion, Fox, and Yui. Maybe not Fox, but probably. And in this, they're going to probably show Luful's business plan, so we'll have a guaranteed confirmation tomorrow of what rewards we'll get, alongside rewards for the other events. So we could expect maybe upwards of 50 to 80 pulls that they're going to show. We'll have to see how exactly that's going to pan out. Now, thank you to Najjox. Go follow Najjox, because if you're on Twitter, he's your #1 source. He gave me some extra info to help me out, gave me some screenshots. And basically, we're going to be getting Luful's business plan 3rd and 4th. Now, I'm here to tell you, in my personal opinion, everything should be focused on Marion. Now, I am kind of shifting to the idea that most people should summon for her, and this is going to be especially good because of the fact that Luful's business plan could give you a dupe for her and her weapon, which is insane. So we're going to break it down, but the rewards are a bit more in depth than that, but let's really get into it. So Marion is going to stay one of the best healers. Her healing is going to be insane, but already baseline, unlike, you know, Fraud Ghana, right? You know, there's not exactly too much going on, okay? There's good healing, there's a res. Marion baseline does damage increase. And let's go into what exactly we're getting from Luful's business plan, because I'm just going to say it, with everything equipped on Marion, if you do get Marion, you're set up. You're set up. She's going to be worth it long term. And after this, for a whole month, you're going to be able to save once you get her, because there's going to be Fox, there's going to be Yui, which, unless you really like those characters, are skips. So, for the part 3 of, or like plan 3 of Luful's business plan, you could actually get a dupe shard for Ryuji, Morgana, On, Rin, Riddle, and Marion. Now, the only other character besides Marion that I would really condone a dupe is On. However, I'm literally, everyone in my comment section for some reason already has her like A4. I literally checked the comments of the video where I was talking about, I think we were finished plan 1 or something, and they were like, oh, but I already have On A4, should I just max invest? No, if she's high dupes, you really don't need On, and the main reason is because you're going to get her naturally over time. So if you put a dupe into her now and you force it, then you might be wasting it over time, because what if 6 months from now you get an extra dupe that would have been actually useful, right? So personally, I think you stay away from On. Her dupes are really good. However, I think that, in my opinion, long term, you might want to go for Marion. Now, Marion is in this, which is insane to think about, and you could see it here. So this is on the CN side, and thank you to Najjox for actually getting this. Absolutely goated guy. He just responds to everything I ask him. Very kind guy. Go follow him on Twitter. And these are the dupes, and you can see they have Marion. Because Marion will be there tomorrow, well, she's going to be there on the update. The logic behind that is, well, she is just going to be in Luful's business plan. Very simple, just like that. So I really think that this is able to set up your account so well, because you get Marion, if you win 50-50, you get Marion's dupe, instantly amazing. And let's go check out what the dupe is. 20% penetration for 2 turns when over healing. And why is this crazy? Well, okay, let's talk about it. She does a lot of healing. Yeah, she does a lot of healing. Like, just outright 70% max HP of her max HP. Oh, and just a kind little extra 1500, right? So, yeah, when she max heals, she's giving penetration. This goes through enemy defense. when you stack this alongside this, right, like you're gonna start getting some crazy extra damage output when you really think about it. So yeah, Marion with her dupe 1 is gonna be very good. And it's not like, to my understanding, it's not like she needs to overheal the unit specifically, because it's giving all allies the penetration. So if someone's max dupe, you go for an AoE, well, you're going to get the penetration no matter what. So it turns out to be a very good A1, and in my opinion, very worth it. Okay, I think so. Now, what you could do, and I can recommend this, is, for example, I personally, I'm going to be doing at least 1 pity on Marion. I might go to full pity, and then afterwards, you see here, I have 85 gold tickets. So what I could recommend to you is you finish the plan, and by the time you finish the plan, let's be real, Marion's banner might already be gone, okay? Because to get to the second plan, it's taken 16 days. The next one might take longer because of the login count. So because of that, you're going to be so close to where I would just wait a couple days, use my gold tickets if you have any, and after that, you see if you get Marion. If you get Marion, you could save the dupe, maybe for the future, or you could just put it into Marion again, or you wait, because maybe you're undecided between a On and a Marion dupe, but you have the choice to wait. Maybe it's gonna be like 2 days, right? So it's really not gonna be that complicated. Now, I don't think Morgana is going to really be worth it. Now, let me explain it. I know Bladesifer got into a little bit of heat, which was pretty fun to watch. But basically, the logic is Luful, especially once you get him with dupes. I think it's like dupe 4, right? Once you get him dupe 4 minimum, well, he's just better to run with On. And then afterwards, Marion's going to be ran with your Joker, or whatever other DPS you have. So because of that, Morgana kind of becomes obsolete, especially moving forward, okay? Because Marion is going to be doing a lot of healing and then also giving damage buffs. And then Luful is going to be giving the fire damage buff specifically for On in the higher dupes. So then Morgana becomes obsolete. So I don't think you need Morgana dupes. Now, if you're someone who wants to have fun with Ryuju, especially long-term, considering there's not many physical units, and if you're not planning to summon for, like, Kira especially, like, maybe you could just have fun with Ryuji long-term, and that could be another investment. But I would say the two main ones are going to be between On and Marion. I personally am putting it into Marion because of the fact that, I mean, her dupes, especially just in general, are really good. And I'm not going to lie, if I could get her max duped, well, GG. You have a revive, right? You have a revive. So I would say that's pretty strong. So, but you know, her A1 is really what you need. Now, this is where it gets crazy. The plan 4 gives you a weapon choice between any standard weapon pick. And if we go, you could just check here. And all the weapons here, besides Jokers, obviously, all the weapons here are the ones on the banner, plus Marion. Plus Marion. Marion's is also on here. Thank you once again to Najox. Go follow the GOAT. Plus Marion. And it's fucking broken. It's really broken. So, if we check here, increases max HP by 30%. I'm guessing this is dupe 1. Please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Increases healing effect by 10% per stack of nectar. And then when consuming nectar, increase all allies' damage dealt by 25% for a turn. It's really, really good. Right, it's really good. Also, you got to keep in mind, when you use the skill 3, it's going to consume all nectar, right? So, basically, when you use this, first of all, you get 1 stack of nectar. Okay, keep that in mind. And then you could consume it, and GG, right? GG. You get your damage increase when you consume nectar, and then you're also going to have a better healing effect on that skill 3, which is going to give you a higher chance to full heal. Also, considering you have more max HP, look at this extra max HP, right? So her 5-star is way better than the 4-star. I'm not even going to lie. I do think that they absolutely cooked, and because it's free, don't even summon on the weapon banner. So what's really good is that you literally, yes, she's standard. You immediately, like, for free, if you pull Marion, you get her weapon and her dupe, A1. But that will take some time, obviously. Yes, that is true. However, is it free? Yes. So keep that in mind, that you will be able to kind of go crazy for Marion, and I think that is the way to go. Now, if you don't plan to go for Marion, especially for the weapon, I think Leon is the move, okay? His weapon is insane. So let's zoom in so we can read it. And look at this 5-star. Increase attack by 30%, okay? After using the skill on an ally. I just want to make sure that's for dupes. Nope, you're goated, but not today. Yeah, that fucked it up. Anyway, if we check here, I just need to make sure. Can we check? Where is Leon? Where is my goat? Here he is. So, yeah, okay, it's just the first one. So it's with dupes that it increases, which I'm not going to lie, they increase quite heavily. That's almost 2 times. Yeah, no, games usually do that. No, I'm tweaking. It's just that the attack value itself is a lot higher than most games. But the thing is, after using a skill on an ally, grant target one of the following buffs: 16% attack or 16% crit damage. Now, if target has 2 or more power of friendships, which let's just check here and look at this, right? You could kind of go crazy because you get 2 max stacks here, and then this one also gives 1 stack of power of friendship. So then if you have, what was it, 2 stacks, right? If you have your 2 stacks, unless I'm mistaken, well, then you get both. You get both, being the 16% attack and crit damage, which is just going to be such an insane support long term, especially if you're trying to run with Ryuji. It's going to be really good, and in the future, just crit and attack, right? For example, when Barry's dots crit, this is going to be good because it gives extra crit damage, and then also increased shield effects. So yeah, no, this is no, sorry. Oh my god. I read that wrong. I thought it extended the shield. Never mind. It just increased the effect. So yeah, no. I would definitely say Leon is the other pick for the 4-star weapon. I'm not... 5-star weapon. I'm not really too fussy on, like, a lot of the other ones. I do just want to see Lufels. But yeah, I mean, like, it's good. But long term, I really think Leon's is actually going to be pretty good. I wonder how they have him rated. Like, him being T1 still as an SR or a 4-star, I think it makes it that he and Marion are the 2 go-tos. I know not everyone's going to go for Marion, but I think most people should go for Marion. She is really good and stays good. And I do think that because they set you up to being able to get a dupe for her and her weapon, which is fucking insane, I think it's worth going for that. So yeah, no, this video is basically me telling you, number 1, it's time to catch up alongside me, unless I'm just the one falling behind. What is my excuse? I do not have any. I'm not gonna lie. I've been playing Fate Grand Order, unfortunately. It's not my fault. They gave me a free Jeanne d'Arc. What am I supposed to do? And I'm playing an idle game in preparation for an ORV collab with Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. So I've kind of been a bit sidetracked because I cannot wait for that collab. But besides that, you know, I'm back on it. We got the live stream tomorrow, so I hope to see you guys all there for the live stream. We're gonna be there 30 minutes before it goes live, and I would greatly appreciate support on this live, and also to see you guys pull through, because we're gonna probably get a lot of reveals. So with all that said and done, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day. Love y'all. Bye bye.